And welcome to Letcher County Central High School, the consolation of the 8-team county tournament of Letcher County County, where we will have Jenkins Cavaliers taking on the Wattsburg Middle School Yellow Jackets. I'm Anthony Bersalia, joined alongside Mark Young. Mark, I know we kind of getting right on it here, but how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Blessed to be here.
Yeah, I had to get out of church and get some lunch, and we're ready to go.
Same way here.
And looking forward to both of these games today, as this is the first of two here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. And I don't know if we're getting ready to do the anthem or not, but it'll be Wattsburg and Jenkins taking on each other, and we're looking forward. It's a pretty good crowd here. People starting to pile in. See the Wattsburg side filled up here just below us. And I tell you what, let's see here. We'll take a 3-minute break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll have the starting lineups on the other side of the break.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And now we'll have those starting lineups for you. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Jenkins Middle School Cavaliers, coached by Ethan Cummings. Starting at shooting guard, the 8th grader, number 4, Tristan Campbell. Starting at guard, the 8th grader, number 14, Sammy Whitaker. Starting at the other guard, the 8th grader, number 3, Chris Anderson. Starting at center, the 7th grader, number 45, Bryson Bradley. And starting at guard, the 6th grader, number 12, Zayden Brock. And for the Wattsburg Middle School Yellow Jackets, coached by Brian Howard. Starting at guard, the 7th grader, number 22, Magnus Morrell. Starting at guard, the 6th grader, number 30, Connor Smith. Starting at forward, the 7th grader, number 25, Drake Wright. Starting at forward, the 8th grader, number 34, Eli Hatton. And rounding out the starting lineup, starting at center, the 8th grader, number 10, Morgan Reynolds. Those are your starting lineups. Jenkins in the gray and green, gray uniforms, green numerals, white stripes, and the Wattsburg Yellow Jackets in the black uniforms, orange numerals, and orange trimmings. Your officials for tonight, Brian Napier, Travis Perry, and Jake Johnson. Mark, what are you looking forward to about this game opening up?
Well, I've watched both of them play a couple of games this year, and the Cavaliers are very physical. You've got Bryson Bradley there, big old youngin' that plays on the inside, and, man, he's strong inside. But, Wattsburg is pretty aggressive as far as defense goes, and they'll put a lot of pressure on the ball, so should be an interesting matchup.
And Coach Howard told me their names. I forgot. Wattsburg without 2 of their scorers tonight, as that's going to be touched there off the tip. Going to go there to Wattsburg. And remember, these are 6-minute quarters. And first quarter here underway. Got the cheerleaders here for Wattsburg. Morrell looking around. Hatton, nice take inside. Solid rebound by Campbell.
He has a nice move. He just didn't get it to go in the hole.
Nice jump take. Campbell uses everything. Gets his first points of the game. 2-0 Jenkins. Wright had it, nearly lost it. Morrell bails him out. Morrell nearly loses it, trapped there in the corner. Good hustle effort there by Hatton to bring it down. Smith moving it around. Hatton, the long 2. Nice jumper by Hatton there to knock it down. He was set, Mark. He shot that with authority.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. He never hesitated. He got it up quickly and nothing but net.
2-2 your score, 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Wright picks up his dribble. Campbell, he's going to fire a long 3. Morrell the rebound. Morrell going to take it full court. Morrell, tough shot, got it to go. the setback jumper, or step-back jumper. Magnus Morrell with the hand in his face and nailed it, Mark.
Yeah, it's a nice shot with Magnus. I think a lot of people don't realize that he's left-handed until it's too late.
Oh, nice take. And the rebound by Hatton. That was a solid take by Wright. Just had the wrong turn, but I'm sure he'll take advantage of that this game and get some more of those baskets there. Morrell just splitting the defense. Long three. And the rebound by Bradley. 4-2 here early on. We've almost played 2 minutes of action.
Been a clean game so far. Both teams are really hustling, but not even a foul called yet.
Anderson to right, back to Campbell, and Campbell set it up. Campbell, the long tray. Off, and Hatton. That's his second rebound of the game. Morrell pushing it. Oh, nice pass. Too high. And the rebound was by Reynolds there. Nice take, and Campbell with all 4 points for the Cavaliers, and we're going to have a shoe tie there for Morrell. And I'm wondering, Mark, if we see Chris Anderson, who takes photos for the Mountain Eagle, I'm wondering if that's his son, Chris Anderson, number 3 on the team, or if there's any relation. Maybe not, but I'm just wondering that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're correct there.
Known Chris for years. Good guy. Used to work for him over at EKB, now Mountaintop Media, or used to work with him.
I think Jenkins is going to set a lot of screens and try to get Campbell open for the jumper. They've set a double screen up high most of the time.
Here we go. Campbell moving it around. Out of bounds. Stay with Jenkins. And we have a substitution. Anderson goes out. And in for the Cavaliers is Lester. That's Braxton Lester, the 8th grader. He'll move right to left. Ball out of bounds. He'll stay with Jenkins.
The games I watched, and he'll take the ball to the hole as well, too. So he likes to penetrate.
We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contract, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
4-4, 2:56 to go here in the opening quarter. We apologize, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll get that fixed for you here soon. So right now we will do this as it's a traditional radio broadcast until we get the screen fixed, and just be patient with us. Long three, Campbell, right wing, can't get it to go. Morrell pulls down the rebound. Morrell dribbling with his left hand, gets it off over to Smith. Smith tried to get it over down to Hatton, and check that, Reynolds, and it sails out of bounds.
The Weisberg kids are looking for that extra pass, and eventually it's going to pay off for them. They've had a couple of fumbles, but
Jenkins yet to turn it over in this ball game. Bradley had it there, and now Campbell will set it up man-to-man here for the Yellow Jackets. Good ball movement, here. Nice take, strong by Wright again. And Hatton unofficially with his third rebound, but then another turnover there. Tough off-balance shot. And Magnus Morrell, as Wattsburg pulled it down, Morrell will now have it. Center court now is Hatton. He has it just inside the three-point line. And Jenkins with the steal. That's Lester, and then another turnover there. Morrell, long tray. Couldn't get it to go. That was on the left wing, and the rebound, Drake Wright, moving the ball around. Magnus Morrell, they go down low to Reynolds. Reynolds, tough shot, steps called. Hatton got the pass. Reynolds thought about the shot, but they got it over to Hatton, and he was just took an extra step, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, that's just tough D. When he turned around to put the ball down, there was nowhere to go.
Campbell across the timeline on the left side. 1.5 to go here, opening quarter. We're still knotted up at 4. Nice pass, the long corner shot. Brock, that's Zayden Brock, couldn't get it to go. First rebound of the game for Bradley. He's double-teamed. Brock in the right corner again, almost got it to go. Morrell now has 3 rebounds in the game. He's going to split the defense, comes center court, right to the basket. Nice little Euro step move. Morrell with 4 points. 6-4 Wattsburg.
Yeah, Magnus just made a nice move there. He faked right and went back again left-handed. They got to get used to him being left-handed, or he'll burn them all night.
Right off to Campbell. Campbell looking around. Going to get it over to Wright again. Now Campbell. They run into each other. Campbell. Right side elbow jumper. Couldn't get it to fall. Morrell another rebound. 4 for him in the game. He's coming down the left side of the court. Splits the defense. Over to Hatton. Hatton, nice move up and in. Off the glass. Hatton with 4 points. And now Wattsburg with the largest lead of the game at 8-4.
Yeah, that was a nice play on both ends there.
Here comes Campbell going right side, dribbling with his right hand, looking, 24 seconds remaining. Picks up his dribble. They get it over to Wright. Wright, top of the key. Wright's going to drive right side to the basket. Goes strong. Just off. And the rebound comes down to Reynolds. And now we have our video. Well, almost, not yet. And we're going to have a foul, and this is going to be on the Cavaliers. That's going to be on Whitaker, his first, team first. And coming in for Wattsburg will be the 7th grader, Isaiah Kaiser. You know, when I was getting the roster from Coach Howard, he said Isaiah and he said Solomon. And I said, a lot of biblical names on this team. 8 seconds to go, 8-4. Magnus to 3. Could not get it to fall. Whitaker pushing it at the end, lost it though. And we have played 1 quarter. After 1, Wattsburg 8, Jenkins 4. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I'm out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Eight to 4, start of the second quarter. Jenkins will have the ball right to left on the screen. I keep forgetting here with the technical difficulties. We are working on those. Tucker and Kobe doing a great job getting that fixed for us, as they always do. Great jobs. Long pass. Right. Well, and that if that was Hatton, even though we got a tie up here, no, it was Reynolds. Jump ball, that'll stay with Wattsburg. But Reynolds, look at this, Mark, unofficially. Between Magnus, Eli, and Morgan, 4 rebounds apiece.
Yeah, the thing about Reynolds, he's a strong young'un. If he gets a hold of the ball, they're not going to pull it loose from him.
And the rebound for Whitaker. That's his second rebound. Boy, he's got some nice moves. Going strong. As I mentioned back in the first quarter, that was eventually going to fall. He went on the left side and laid it in. Here comes Smith. Gets it back. Oh, that's going to be, yeah, good call there as Wright was trying to drive, and the Jenkins defender knocked it off his knee out of bounds. And we have a substitution. Eli Hatton back in. Reynolds going out for Wattsburg. 8 to 6, 5:15 remaining here in the second quarter. Consolation game of the county tournament. 18. Campbell with 4 points for Jenkins. He has it top of the key. He'll take the long tray. Couldn't get it to go, and Magnus Morrell with his 5th rebound. Morrell going coast to coast. Decides to keep it, puts it up just off. Fought for the rebound. That's Reynolds again. Check that. That was Smith. And then coming down with the rebound for Jenkins is Wright. And we're going to have a steps called. Turnover Jenkins, 4:48 remaining in the second quarter, 8-6 your score. He went down the left side there, Mark, and just went a little hard, but good hustle effort, and Wattsburg fortunate to get the turnover.
Yeah, I felt that he was going to make it to the hole, but he lost his footing.
Magnus Morrell bringing it up the right side of the court. Morrell briefly had numbers. Picks up his dribble, right side jumper. Eli Hatton the rebound, couldn't get it to go. And the big rebound comes down to Bradley. Hatton with 5 rebounds, Bradley with 3. 8-6, 4.5 to go, second quarter. Campbell looking around, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. So another turnover for Jenkins. And what I like about this tournament, Mark, I've watched it the last few years, is I like how you have all the schools with they really go out on their spirit. You see all the balloons, the posters. I love that. Shows how much the communities care about these kids and their teams and their school.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a big deal, and it's neat that you play it here at Letcher Central because that does allow all the different communities in the county to come together in one location.
Whitaker now across the timeline. Left wing Campbell. Oh, good. Hatton almost had the steal. It sails out of bounds there on the left post. And now inbounds it to the left of the basket will be Tristan Campbell. Jenkins with the ball here, looking under 4 to play. Oh, nice bounce pass. Got that to Whitaker, could not miss the bunny. And the rebound, Wright. I'm sorry, it was Whitaker on the rebound, and then after Wright had its steps called, another turnover for the Jackets, and we're going to have a substitution. Morgan Reynolds back into the game, and going out will be Smith. 8-6, Mark. Close game here so far.
Yeah, I thought it would be a good matchup game. They're both pretty physical teams.
At the other end, shot up. Campbell nearly, nice effort, but the city stepped out of bounds. Lester took the shot there on the right side, right center, and just couldn't get it to go. Full court press here by Jenkins. Hatton will break it. Nice pass, Hatton, as he finds Drake Wright, and the foul's going to be on Bradley, his team first. We've only seen 2 fouls total in this game, both on Jenkins, and now 2 big free throws here for Wright. Good on the first, nothing but net his first points of the game. 9-6 now, Wattsburg. We've done so many Letcher Central games, Mark. I'm glad I said Wattsburg. I almost said Letcher Central. One more for Wright. Couldn't get that one to fall, and the rebound fell down to Campbell. At the other end, tough shot, steps called on the Cavaliers, as trying to drive to the basket was Campbell.
Yeah, I think they just need to settle down and run their set offense, and they're forcing it a little bit, and they've had a couple traveling calls in a row.
Morrell tried to get it over to Hatton, and it was on the left wing, and it was knocked away by Lester of Jenkins, and it went out of bounds off the defender of the Jackets with 3:17 to go, 9-6 your score. Whitaker with it on the left wing. Now they go to Campbell. Into the game for Jenkins, back is Chris Anderson, the 8th grader. Here we go. Tristan Campbell, right wing, looking around. Tristan on the left elbow now. Picks up his dribble, nice bounce pass to Bradley. Bradley over to Anderson, high off the glass. A fight for the rebound, and getting it was Isaiah Kaiser for Wattsburg. Here comes Hatton. He's going to split the defense. He goes down to the court after some contact. Here comes Magnus Morrell. Nice high pass on the right side and in as he goes to Wright, and Wright with 3 points now. And 11-6, largest lead of the game for Wattsburg.
I thought Jenkins was going to be able to tie it up there, but Wattsburg's had another spurt, and they jumped back out to a 5-point lead.
Campbell with 4 points. Sammy Whitaker with 2 for the Cavaliers. Nice take, Campbell, and 1! He's got 6 in the game. And this is going to be on Wright, his team first. So now Wattsburg gets their first foul of the game, and then Jenkins is going to step to the free throw line for the first time in this game. And coming in for the Jackets, back in will be Morgan Reynolds. He'll give Kaiser the breather. Campbell could not get the free throw to go. Reynolds came down with the rebound. It's Reynolds' 5th of the game. 11-8, 2:10 to go. Here comes Smith. Tries to drive, and it's going to be off his knee. Nope, going to stay with Wattsburg. So 2:08-7 to go here, second quarter. No, they're going to say turnover. Yep, it is Wattsburg. Saw Brian Napier there. Their ball. A little miscommunication. Jenkins thought they had the ball, but Mark, just a good atmosphere here, a beautiful day here in the mountains. I know we got some rain coming up in the following weeks, but I'm enjoying this weather today.
Well, absolutely. It's a big turn of events from last week.
For sure.
It was nice to be able to see my driveway and stuff again. I hadn't seen it in a while.
Ball got knocked out of bounds by Whitaker as Wattsburg was inbounding it under the basket just to the left. Trying to keep possession here as they do, and they're going to have Wright. He thought about, here's Morrell, the long tray. They're going to say it too. His foot was on the line. 6 points from Morrell, 13-8 your score. He shot that on the right wing and nailed it.
Yeah, he just barely had his toes on the line, so a long, long two.
Oh, nice move. Campbell goes to the top of the key, just couldn't get it to go. He drove left. It almost fell. Reynolds now with 6 rebounds. Here comes Morrell. He's going to drive, free throw line, and they're going to say steps called. 1:37 remaining until halftime, 13-8 your score. And substitution. Bradley going to get the breather. And coming in for Jenkins back in will be Braxton Lester, number 10. 1.5 to go until halftime. Jackets lead it 13-8. Oh, good read by Morrell to steal it there on the left wing and to keep possession inbounds. Here comes Hatton, top of the key. Off to Morrell, right side, or I'm sorry, check that. That was Wright that drove. Solid rebound there by Reynolds. He has been a rebounding machine. Long two, and who shot that, Mark? I was writing this stat down.
That was Hatton.
All right, Hatton now. Eli with 6 points in the game. 15-8, 7 Whitesburg. At the top of the key, Whitaker. He's going left side. He's going to drive. Tough shot. Tried to get that into Lester, and Lester got it to him. Here's a long two. Now they're going to say a three-pointer by Zayden Brock, and Jenkins needed that, 15-11. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Howard will take it with him back in 30 seconds.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent.
Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow?
Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne?
Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, 15-11, 42.7 seconds remaining here until halftime. Wattsburg clinging to a 4-point lead. On the inbounds will be Magnus Morrell. He's going to go left side, looking, dribbles with his right hand. And here it comes. Smith going to look around, back to Morrell. Morrell going to drive. Tough shot off the glass. Could not get the fall. A fight for the rebound. Smith has it out of bounds, and another turnover for Whitesburg.
Yeah, that just bounced off Smith's foot as he was trying to back into the post.
26.9 seconds remaining. 15-11 your score. Campbell will walk it up the court. We'll see if Coach Cummings and company hold for the final shot. Coming down the left side, dribbling with his left hand. Man-to-man for the Jackets. Long three. Nice. Campbell off balance, hand in his face, knocks it down. 15-14. Wattsburg up one. Here comes Morrell, splitting the defense. Nearly lost it. Gets it over to Reynolds. The tough shot at the two. The rebound at the end, but Kaiser couldn't get it off in time, and we have played 2. And at halftime, Wattsburg leads Jenkins 15-14. We'll be back in 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
(15-14) here at halftime as Wattsburg leads it again. I just want to say thank you for bearing us with the technical difficulties and a great job, Kobe. Thank you, man. You're doing a great job. Just wanted to say that, you and Tucker. And Marcus, just glad to be here. Largest lead for Wattsburg was at 15-8. Jenkins had the lead early on at 4-2, or 2-0, excuse me. And after the first quarter, it was 8-4 Wattsburg. But Campbell hits the big three from the left corner to make it a one-point game after 2, and that's how we're at 15-14. We'll look at the scoring for you. From the free throw in first, Wattsburg was 1 of 2. Jenkins was 0 of 1, so we didn't see too many free throws taken in this first half. Tristan Campbell led all scorers in the game, but for Jenkins, he led all scorers as well. He has 9 points and 2 rebounds. Sammy Wright, 2 points and 3 rebounds. Bryson Bradley, while he doesn't have any points, he's had 3 solid rebounds tonight. Zayden Brock, 3 points. And for the Wattsburg Yellow Jackets, Magnus Morrell, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Connor Smith, no points, but has 2 big rebounds. Drake Wright, 3 points and 2 rebounds. Eli Hatton, 6 points and 5 rebounds. That first quarter, he was just rebounding like no tomorrow. Morgan Reynolds, while he doesn't have any points, he has 7 strong rebounds. And Isaiah Kaiser, no points, but has 2 solid rebounds. Wattsburg led the rebounding category 23-8 unofficially in that first quarter. So, Mark, your thoughts on these, or in that first half, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, Whitesburg, almost all their points have come right in the paint. I mean, I think they hit one outside shot, was a long two. But other than that, they've been able to penetrate and take the ball to the hole. Jenkins, on the other hand, has kind of lived and died shooting outside. And Campbell hit that big three at the end. And I've seen him get on the streak before, kind of like Kara Holcomb, and hit 4 or 5 in a row. So that's something that the Yellow Jackets have to keep an eye on because they don't want him getting on the road.
Definitely. And but a good crowd here so far. I know we got another game coming up. This will be a little later today. I think it's at 4:30, correct, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah, 4:30, and that'll be the A-game championship between Fleming Neon and the Letcher Eagles. Fleming Neon Pirates, Letcher Eagles. So we'll play the Bills a little bit more. We'll step out again for 3 minutes here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. 15-14 at halftime, Whitesburg.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Tournament consolation game, a team as the Whitesburg Middle School Yellow Jackets lead the Jenkins Middle School Cavaliers 15-14 as we're about 35 seconds away from the second half. And Mark, it looked like at times Whitesburg was maybe going to pull away, but Jenkins said no, and they've kept the fight going and staying strong. Your thoughts on the second half for both one of these teams to get the third place spot?
Well, I saw Wattsburg down here just a few minutes ago at halftime. Had the assistant coach had them out there practicing their drop step. So they've been having a lot of shots in the paint that hasn't fallen, and he's trying to get them to take that drop step and just go up strong and not wait on the contact. So if they can do that, then they'll be more successful scoring points. Jenkins, on the other hand, I think Campbell or Wright or some of them are going to have to step up and hit some threes for them.
You know, the interesting stat about both teams is only 3 players have scored for each team, and now Jenkins will have it here starting off in this second half.
Jenkins has scored 2 threes where the Jackets haven't scored any. Make that
Long
3.
tree by Campbell. He's got 12 in the game, and this matches the largest lead for Jenkins. And all of a sudden, dating back to the second half, they're on a first half, they're on a 9-0 run. Well, that's going to be off Morrell. Good heads-up defense there by Anderson to stay with it. And Mark, 3 threes for Campbell in this game.
Yeah, as one of the things I was talking about is you can't let him get on the streak because he can light it up.
Also, Brock has a 3 for the Cavaliers. Sammy Wright. Oh, nice pass that to Anderson. Campbell thought about it. And now Whitaker will move it around. Whitaker drives. Tough shot and one. Whitaker with 4 points in the game. First team foul for Wattsburg in this half. And they get this on Morrell, his first. Jenkins 0 of 1 as a team from the free throw line tonight. Whitaker looking to push it out to a 5-point lead to give Jenkins its largest lead of the game. Too strong, though, off the back iron. And we're going to have a loose ball foul. And they're going to get this on Jenkins as Bradley. That's his second. Team first. But free throw did not fall. Jenkins currently on a 11-0 run. They trailed at 11-0 run. They trailed 15-8. Morrell, here comes Hatton. Oh, nice read by Wright as he knocked it away from, or Whitaker knocked it away from Wright. So Wattsburg with a chance to cut back into this lead. We've played a minute in the third quarter. Wright, nice bounce pass. Smith out to Morrell. Hatton another rebound. Hatton with 6 tonight unofficially. Ball off Anderson. It'll stay with Wattsburg.
Yeah, they've been tough on the boards, the Yellow Jackets have. I thought actually Jenkins would be the one that'd be dominating on the board, but it hasn't been that way.
Morrell wide open. Count it. Morrell with 8 points in the game. Stops that 11-0 run. Whitaker here. Brock, another tray if it goes. Just in and out. Hatton, a solid rebound. Kept it alive. And we're going to have a foul on Anderson. This will be his first, team second. 4:20 remaining, 19-17 your score. Smith back to Morrell. Reynolds. Nice take. Draws the foul and one. Reynolds with his first points of the game. If they get this on Anderson, that's his second, team third. So Reynolds gets on the board first time tonight for himself. He's got 2 points to go with 7 rebounds, looking for 3 here just off the glass. Solid rebound by Brock. Wattsburg 1 of 3 as a team from the free throw line after Jenkins led it by 4. We're knotted up at 19, 4 minutes remaining here in the consolation game of the third quarter.
Been a nice even ball game.
Campbell banks it home. Campbell with 14. He's having a game. 21-19 now. Morrell breaks the press. Morrell looking for a teammate. Smith sets it up. Smith having a big game with 2 rebounds, but throws it away. Nice take at the other end. Campbell, Whitaker, 6 points, excuse me. points off of turnovers, 23-19.
Whitaker does a good job at shooting that gap and making a steal.
Hatton, a nice pass, spin block twice though by Bradley. Jenkins comes away with it. At the other end, Campbell. 16 for Campbell. And a 6-0 run for Jenkins. And we're going to have timeout, I believe. Yep. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Jenkins on a 6-0 run, 25-19 is your score. And it was there for a while. It was 15-8 Wattsburg. So overall, a 17-4 run for the Cavaliers dating back to the first half of this quarter.
Yeah, they've had 2 runs, and they've almost put them together. Wattsburg had a couple scores in between there, but Jenkins has really kicked it up, and right now it's paying dividends, up by 6.
Hatton into Smith. Smith. Well, fighting for it. They take possession. Gonna have a foul. They're gonna get this on Anderson, and Anderson, that's his 3rd, team 4th. Boy, Anderson, he has picked up 3 quick fouls in this quarter. At the line, shooting 2 will be Reynolds.
Yeah, we only had like 1 or 2 fouls for the whole first half, and he's got more than this quarter.
Wattsburg 1 of 4 as a team. Checking into the game will be Braxton Lester. Coach Cummings using his bench, going back and forth, as well as Coach Howard. Big rebound, Whitaker. 1 of 5 Jackets as a team from the line. And we're going to have a foul on Hatton. Be his first, team first. Going to the line will be Whitaker. Yep. Couldn't get the first one to fall. Jenkins now 0 of 3 as a team from the line. Checking in for the Jackets, Kaiser. Reynolds getting a breather.
Yeah, that's the only Achilles heel that I've seen on either team right now. They've had trouble with the free throws today. But other than that, both teams have played well.
Make that 1 of 4. 7 points for Whitaker. Largest lead of the game for either team now is matched, 26-19. Turnover Jackets. And Whitaker. The turnover Jenkins. Here comes Morrell. Goes right at the basket. Nice take. Stops the run. Morrell with 10 points in the game. He's got 4 in this quarter. Back down to 5.
Again, he just went in left-handed and laid it right in. Kept his body between the defense and the ball.
Nice take, Whitaker. Tried to get it over to Brock, out of bounds. Good take there, though. And now Wattsburg with an opportunity to cut it closer, back into 3 or possibly 4. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Morrell. Oh, nice pass, Hatton. Oh, just rolls off. Bradley with his 4th rebound of the game.
It did everything but go down. It rolled all the way around the rim.
Campbell with 7 points in this quarter. Could it be 10? In and out. Bradley, the tough rebound. 5 for him and his first points of the game.
Yeah, that was a big rebound right there.
Hatton couldn't get it to fall. Right the rebound, they'll set it up. Morrell, nice floater off the glass, just in and out. Reynolds, another rebound, 8 on the game. Morrell. Lester, the rebound, goes coast to coast. Nearly got it to go. Sorry, check that. Kaiser got that rebound on that other one. My apologies. This has got 4. 56.6 seconds to go. 28-21 your score. Kaiser will go out. Hatton back in. And we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay with Wattsburg. As tied up there was Whitaker and Wright. So, Mark?
Jenkins does a good job on that, on the press. When they get the ball and turn around, they jump right in front of them every time.
Morrell splitting the defense. Morrell, the floater, in. Morrell with 12 in the game. Back down to 5. That was just a good take by Magnus to see the opportunity through the defense as he split through it and got the friendly roll mark.
Yeah, I mean, he made a good move to the basket, and like you said, he's got a soft touch.
Campbell, oh, nice pass. Lester passed up. Long 3, Campbell in and out. Ball bounces around. Now that's Reynolds' 8th. Nice pass. Wright goes up strong, draws the foul on Campbell, his first, team 5th. 12.4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So now Wright with 2 big free throws coming up. He had 3 points in the second quarter. Looking to get on the board here, or points board here, go along with 3 rebounds for the game.
And that was a nice wraparound pass to get the ball to him so he could take that shot.
And out. He's going to look to try to cut it to 4 with 12.4 seconds remaining here in the third. And he does. 2 of 7 Wattsburg as a team from the free throw line, and they trail up by 4. 6 seconds remaining. Whitaker got to go. Whitaker gets it to Campbell. He looks up at the clock. 2 seconds, 1 second. He's going to pull from Jenkins, and he couldn't get it to go. We played 3, and after 3, Jenkins 28, Wattsburg 24. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Final quarter of play, 28-24. Jenkins clinging to a 4-point lead, and they will have the ball. Largest lead for both teams, 26-19 for Jenkins and 15-8 for Wattsburg. Both have been at 7. Mark, what do you think the Jackets need to do to get back into this really quick?
If they can just pick up and make some of those shots on the inside, I mean, they're getting a good look at the basket. It's just like they had a cover over it down here that whole quarter.
And for Jenkins, what do you need to do to keep the lead to make sure you have the win? As the 3.
More of that.
Yeah, Campbell with 19. Here we go. Another turnover, Wattsburg.
Campbell with 2 more.
21 for him. He has 3 3-pointers in this game. Largest lead of the game at 9, 33-24. Nice take right, but it's blocked by Bradley. .5:12 remaining.
For an elementary kid, he plays very smart. He don't get up off the ground. He don't jump. He just holds his hands up and defends the ball.
Oh, good read there by Lester. Stays with Wattsburg. Of course, last year's County A-Team championship was between Wattsburg and Cowan. It's interesting this year we're going to have 2 different teams in the tournament, in the finals, but that was a great game last year. Just Cowan a little bit earlier kind of was in it, but then Wattsburg kind of just pulled away. A nice bank shot there by Smith before halftime, and Wattsburg won it last year. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't they win it the year before, Mark? I'm not too sure.
I think so.
Now I'll admit, I know my high school history, just don't know the middle school history all that well. Last touch, just couldn't get the shot to fall. Jenkins will stay with the Cavaliers. Jenkins, oh, nice cut. High off the glass.
Nice cut by Whitaker. He just couldn't get it to fall.
Could not get it to fall. Nice rebound there by Reynolds to bring it out. And now he's got 9 in the game. 4:42 remaining, 33-26. Smith over to Morrell. Morrell will drive. Tough shot. Got the friendly roll again. Morrell having a big game with 14 and 5. Back down to 5, Mark.
Yeah, that's a nice move of Magnus. Just drop the ball in there and hit the little short jumper.
Oh, Campbell. Oh, still fighting for it. Turns it over.
Yeah, this game's far from over with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Can never count it out, anybody out till the final horn sounds. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Cummins will take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent.
Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow?
Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne?
Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine, too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
(33-28), 4:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Jenkins leading by 5. Their largest lead was at 33-24. Wattsburg with an opportunity to get it to 3 or 2. Oh, Hatton, a nice fake pull-up jumper. Nice by Hatton. Hatton scored since the second quarter, has 8 in the games to go with 7 rebounds.
That was a pretty shot.
Yep. Kid has a bright future. A lot of these kids do here, but Hatton and Campbell really stepping it up today for their respective teams. Campbell almost lost it. Tough shot, Campbell. And we'll see what they say. It's going to be last touch by the Cavaliers. So now Mark, Wattsburg with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie.
Yeah, they're right back in this ball game there for sure.
They're currently on a 6-0 run. 3.5 remaining. Yeah, triple team Hatton. Good ball movement here, Wattsburg with the patience. We're going to have a foul late.
Yeah, they're going to get Bradley for that.
This is going to be Bradley's 3rd, team first. Hatton on the inbounds. Smith along 2. What about Whitaker tapping it out to himself and misses the bunny? Rebound right. Wattsburg again with an opportunity. Morrell, the tough shot. Rebound Campbell, his 3rd. Campbell lost it. Wattsburg again. Morrell going to drive. Morrell nearly loses it. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be the second team foul on Jenkins. And they got this on Anderson, his fourth.
Wow.
I thought for a second there they were going to call it on Lester.
Yeah,
but they got it on Anderson.
Even Lester thought they were going to call it on him.
Yeah, good call there. Just off Morrell's on that turnover there, just off his fingertips. Heads up play by Jenkins to make sure they didn't get the ball in securely. Now Jenkins has got to stop the run for Wattsburg and get a bucket here.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Cummins wants them to slow it down and get a better look at the goal.
Yeah, not force it like the last couple of possessions. And now Campbell's got to be, check that Whitaker. He's got to be careful. Safely got it to Campbell. Tough shot, Campbell. Good hustle effort there. Whitaker now with 6 rebounds in the game. 2:25 remaining. Oh, we're going to have a jump ball, I believe. No, a timeout. They give Jenkins the timeout. We'll take it with them back in 60 on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
.60 run by the Yellow Jackets. They trailed 33-24. They cut it to 3. Had a couple of times to either tie or cut it to 1. But now Jenkins with the ball. Mark, they're going to find a way to stop this run by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Jenkins just has to get the ball in there up by 3.
And an offensive foul. And that's going to be on Bradley, his 4th, team 3rd. So an unforced turnover there by the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that was huge in a 3-point ball game.
2:20 remaining. Here comes Wright. He's going to be fouled. We'll see who they get this on, and he'll go to the line. It's on Campbell, his 2nd. Check that. One more foul, and Wattsburg will be in the bounce the rest of the way. The Yellow Jackets, Mark, have not committed a foul in this quarter.
Yeah, they've only committed 3 the game I've got.
Morrell gets a screen. Couldn't get it to fall, and Lester the rebound, his 2nd, but another turnover. Here's Morrell to cut it to 1. A thought for the rebound. Jump ball will stay with Wattsburg. As Reynolds was there for in the rebound, and I do have him, and good foul reset there because Morrell has 1, Wright and Hatton all have 1 apiece for Wattsburg, for Jenkins. Bradley and Anderson with 4 fouls, 1 for Wright and 2 for Campbell. Morrell, oh, what a block, what a great read by Campbell. Morrell was set. Again, Wattsburg keeps possession. 2:01 remaining, 33-30 Jenkins. Hatton going to move it around. Smith nearly loses it. Morrell, had a chance to go. They go to Hatton. Hatton, tough shot, blocked by Bradley. Smith has it. Reynolds chases it down. Didn't realize how close he was to keeping it in and turns it over. Whitaker will set it up, 1:53. Whitaker dribbling the clock. Campbell taking his time. Campbell, deep corner. What a rebound by Reynolds. I have him unofficially with 11. And we're going to have a timeout, 60-second timeout on the floor. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site...
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The baskets have been locked up so far, or the rims, excuse me. It's still 33-30 as Wattsburg still on that 6-0 run. I can't remember. I know Hatton was the last one to score, but Mark, that might have been with like in the 3 or 4 minute mark, and that was the last basket we saw for either team.
I'm pretty sure the Jackets are going to take it inside now that Bradley's got 4 fouls. They're going to take it to him, try to get him either foul him or get an easy bucket.
Right back to Morrell. Morrell being double teamed. Set it up. Smith has 2 big points. Turnover there. At the other end, Campbell nearly got the and one. He'll go to the line for 2. They get that on Wright, his second, team first. So Jenkins 1 of 4 as a team from the line tonight. Wattsburg 2 of 7. Campbell 22 points in the ballgame. Stops the 6-0 run, looking for point number 23 if he can knock this one in. And he does. 35-30. Smith back to Morrell, gets it across the timeline, splits the defense, goes right to the basket. We're going to have a foul, so Morrell will go to the line for the bonus, and that's on Anderson. And Anderson is fouled out of the game. And coming in for him will be Zayden Brock, the 6th grader, who hit a big 3 back before halftime. Morrell with 14 in the game. He's got 2 big ones here. Jenkins 3 of 6 as a team from the line. Wattsburg 2 of 7. 1:05 remaining. Morrell, friendly roll. Give him 15.
The way Wattsburg has got their big man back, I'm sure they're going to full court press if he makes it.
Brock the rebound, but then lost it. Morrell could not get it to go. It's going to stay with Wattsburg. 3 of 9, Wattsburg as a team from the line. They keep it alive.
That's just a good hustle play.
Yep. Hatton looking. Smith, Morrell. Ball's around, nice move, nice take on the rebound. They're fighting for it there, and Morrell comes down with it. Earlier, Smith had long tray, couldn't get it to go. Campbell.
Whitaker.
Give him 23. Or Whitaker, sorry, thank you. Was writing down the stats there. Tough shot. Hatton draws the foul. 37-31, 26 seconds remaining.
The 5th one on Bradley.
He is fouled out. He had 2 points and 5 rebounds, 16 foul on the Cavaliers. They'll bring in Sean Jones, it looks like, or we'll check and see who they bring him in. They took it. He looked like he was, but they took him back. So we'll see what they do here with Hatton. Man. 3 of 10, Wattsburg as a team from the line. And maybe they're going to say it's his 4th. So I thought I had him with 5 there earlier. They must have given it to someone else. So only 4 for Bradley. Hatton, 9 points. The foul. It's going to be on Smith, his first, team second. 37-32 your score. See Marvin Boggs in the house, Mark, across the way. Betty Boncottle, several others here tonight, former coaches and players. Always good to see them coming out and support in the county tournament as Morrell picks up his second, team third. 19.6 remaining here in the consolation game.
Yeah, it's a good thing not to have fouls, but it's actually played in Jenkins' favor here because they're getting run time off the clock in between each foul the Jackets happen to put them to the line.
That's Wright's third, team fourth. 17.7 remaining. We all thought that Bradley had 4, even Coach Cummings did, but earlier, so nice inbounds to Campbell. Foul on Smith, his second, team fifth, so now Campbell goes to the line to shoot 2. Jenkins 3 of 6 as a team from the line today. .24 for Campbell. And now 25. 5 of 8, Jenkins is a team from the line. Back out to 7. Morrell's going to drive. Nice take, puts it up, tough shot. Rebound comes down to Whitaker. Out of bounds, turnover Jenkins. 6 seconds remaining, 39-32. And now Sean Jones will come in, the 7th grader for Jenkins. He'll give Zayden Brock the rest for the rest of the game. 6 seconds to go. So 39-32, your score. Into Morrell, deep corner 3. Bradley the rebound. And that's your 1 second remaining. We're going to have a foul. Did not see who that was on. Mark, did you catch that? I was writing the stat down.
They could have took a pick. There's about 3 Jackets hanging on him. He just grabbed the ball and held it. They got number 10 with that.
That's going to be Morgan Reynolds, his first, team 6. Bradley at the line for 2. He's got 2 points in the game. Jenkins 5 of 8 as a team. Bet 5 of 9. Bradley 5 points. I'm sorry, 6 rebounds and 2 points. Looking for his 3rd point on this one. Lane violation. Tried to get the rebound in the tap in. 1 second remaining, 39-32 your score. At the horn, Smith. Oh. And we have played the A-team consolation game. It goes to Jenkins this year, 39-32. We'll step out for 3 minutes, try to get us a couple of interviews on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us, on the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I'll take the Noah's basket. Only at your local Double Quick.
Get up to $600 off select devices, and that makes this the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get up to $600 off select devices with a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage unlimited plan. This selection is amazing, so just visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for devices, terms, and conditions. It's the season of saving because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
39-32 as the Cavaliers of Jenkins. Let Mark grab the headset there. Go ahead, Mark. Don't want to talk while you're moving it there. 39-32, because we'll look at the scoring here first, and we'll try to catch some players here in just a few minutes, but we'll look at the statistics here for you. First, for the Wattsburg Yellow Jackets, of course, Wattsburg Middle School Yellow Jackets, these are unofficial results, but what I got today. Magnus Morrell, he had led all Wattsburg scorers with 15 points and 6 rebounds. Connor Smith had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Drake Wright, he had 4 points and 4 rebounds. Eli Hatton, 9 points and 7 rebounds. Morgan Reynolds, 2 points and 11 rebounds. Big night for him. Isaiah Kaiser, he had 4 rebounds. And Wattsburg shot 4 of 11 as a team from the free throw line. And they finished with 33 rebounds. Jenkins finished with 21 rebounds. They shot 5 of 9 as a team from the free throw line. Tristan Campbell led all scorers in the game with 25 points, and he had 3 rebounds. Braxton Lester, no points but 2 rebounds. Sammy Whitaker, 9 points and 8 rebounds. Bryson Bradley, 2 points and 6 rebounds. Zayden Brock, 3 points and 2 rebounds. Wattsburg won the rebounding edge 33-21. Now on the turnover battle, Jenkins had 16 to Wattsburg's 18. But after the first quarter, it was 8-4 Wattsburg. At halftime, Wattsburg led it 15-14. After 3, Jenkins led it 28-24, and then they held on to win 39-32. Largest lead of the game for Wattsburg was at 15-8. Jenkins' largest lead was at 33-24. Wattsburg got it down. They were down 33-24. Mark, they got it to 33-30. Had a couple of opportunities, 2 possessions to where they could have maybe cut it to 1 or tied it. Jenkins didn't connect on the next possession, and they could have easily taken the lead, but Jenkins' defense and just a couple shots didn't fall for Wattsburg, and Jenkins was able to hold off and close out the win.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of went back and forth with each team having several little runs, and Jenkins was just able to string a couple runs together there at the latter part of the game, and that's the only difference in the game.
Yeah, and we will try to get some interviews here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We will have programming note. We will have the A-Team championship game between the Letcher Eagles and the Fleming Neon Pirates. That'll be slated to tip at 4:30. So we'll have that for you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll take one more 3-minute break, and we'll be back and try to get some post-game interviews.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
(39-32) your final score as the Jenkins Middle School Cavaliers defeat the Wattsburg Middle School Yellow Jackets. I'm here with Coach Ethan Cummings. Congratulations on the win tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And just you're welcome, and talk about this game.
Man, we came into this game, two things. I actually started my coaching career at Wattsburg 7 years ago, and so it was the only school in the county I'd never beat on A-Team.
Oh, wow.
And so I kind of preached that, when we fell to Neon in the semifinals on Thursday, everybody was down and they wasn't really looking forward to the consolation game. So we went into practice Friday and Saturday, and I was like, listen, guys, we've yet to beat Wattsburg on A-Team. It's the only team in the county that we haven't beat yet since my tenure at Jenkins. And I said, we've also yet to win to end our season with a win. So that was the goals we was itching towards, and they kind of bought in over those 2 days with that. And so it's kind of it's bittersweet to see the outcome today.
And talk about just the play of Campbell tonight. Unofficially, I had him with 25 points going off. Talk about the year he's had for the Cavaliers.
Man, he's been tremendous. You're talking about a kid that when I first got him, he was a decent ball player, but he was nowhere near what he is today, but he was willing to work. This kid has spent, 4 to 6 hours a day, 7 days a week in the gym, going all spring, all summer. But this season, he really made his mark. It was his 8th grade year. He averaged 23 a game for us. He did the majority of our scoring. So, he's been a big asset, but the good thing about our team is our guys kind of bought into him scoring. When you get to this level, middle school, a lot of kids get jealous and they want to score, and somebody else is scoring, and they want to go try to, and they're on the same team. It causes a rift in your team. But this group, was special. They kind of bought into that. They knew he was going to score. Everybody had a role, and they did their role today, and that's why we come out on top.
Definitely, and Bradley getting in there for the rebounds. I had him unofficially with 6. Sammy Whitaker set 8 tonight. And also the 6th grader, Zayden Brock, hits a big 3 for you right before halftime.
Yeah, dude, I'm super proud of that kid. Zayden Brock, he went from getting, for 3/4 of the season, getting no 18 minutes at all, just playing C&B, to having to, we had a player quit and he had to step into that role. And I actually ended up starting because I had, one 8th grader not come to practice for a week. So if you don't practice, you don't play for, you don't start for me. So, but he kind of stepped up big, man. He wasn't afraid of the challenge. Super proud of that kid.
And 4 8th graders, of course, I'm sure they're ready to go on to play next year for Coach Winston Lee and everything. Talk about how that's going to be a big transition for you to lose those 4.
Man, it's we got a really good class. This was the class I started with, and it's going to be sad to see them go. But we got some good talent coming up. Now next year we'll be a little down. We only have 2 7th graders, Bryson Bradley being one of them. 45. Mm-hmm. But we have a really good 6th grade class and a really good 5th grade class that if they stay in the gym and they work like this 8th grade group we have now, we won't take much of a loss.
And Coach, one final question before we get to your players. I was just going to ask you this: do you feel like from the start of the middle school season that your team reached? Of course, everybody wants to reach the championship, but some of the goals you had for them, do you feel like they met those?
Yeah, our main goal was getting to the championship because last year as a B team we lost. We got runner-up. We'd lost to Neon by 2 points in the championship last year. So that was a goal we didn't hit. But we had a Letcher stunned us and beat us at their place, and then Whitesburg Whitesburg beat us twice. So we had to get the 4th seed. Neon's tough this year. Yeah. Neon's a tough team to play. They got a really good 8th grade group, and so our boys fought hard. But super proud of the individual goals and the smaller team goals that we did reach. They stuck it out. Nobody quit on me. They played hard, so I can't complain too bad.
Well, Ethan Cummins, Coach Cummins, congratulations on the 39-32 victory. 3rd place. I know it's nothing to put your head down about. That's really good for the team, and congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, and thank you guys for all that you do.
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you. And we're going to talk here with none other than Tristan Campbell. Tristan, Anthony Bersalia, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
You had a big game tonight, 25 points and 3 rebounds. Talk about your team's performance.
Well, this season we've been on a slack because we had sicknesses, injuries, and all that, and we had an 8th grader quit after half the season, so it really messed us up, putting a 6th grader in there in the starting lineup. And we had to figure it out, and yesterday we went to hard practice trying to figure everything out, and then we got used to playing with the 6th grader because our 8th grader quit. And I know if I can get fired up, like hit my shots and stuff, that gets my team going. So I knew I had to step up this game and get going so they'd get going.
Talk about your teammate, the 6th grader, Zayden Brock, hitting a big 3 in this game right before halftime.
A couple games before, he wouldn't shoot with confidence, and we'll tell him in the locker room he got to start shooting with confidence if he wants to knock it down. So when he got that first one, I knew when he got the second one he was going to make it.
You get down early, 15-8 to Whitesburg. Then you build the big lead up, 33-24. They go on a 6-0 run. Shots weren't falling for either team. Talk about the resiliency to keep it going for you all.
So our coach told us in the locker room at halftime, defense turns into offense. So we had to turn our defense up to turn it into the offense. And we knew if we can get a couple stops and fast breaks, and we could get going again.
And big win here today, finished 3rd place in the county tournament. And I noticed you're one of the 4 8th graders on this team. How much forward are you looking forward to playing in high school next year?
A lot. This summer I'm going to work hard as I can to get on the varsity team because I really want to play varsity with my old 8th grade friend, Aiden Lester. I miss playing with him.
And you've got, of course, Coach Cummings, very high energy, but you also got Winston, Coach Lee, who's very high energy as well, too, right?
Yeah.
And Tristan, man, thank you for coming and talking to us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Congratulations on the win, man, and enjoy the rest of your 8th grade year.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's Tristan Campbell. Had a great game tonight. And now we're going to talk to Sammy Whitaker. He's also another 8th grader for this Jenkins team. Anthony Bersalia. Nice to meet you, Sammy. Definitely. Man, you were all over the place tonight. You were in there with your long arms causing the turnovers for Whitesburg. Talk about what it means not only to get this win, but to finish 3rd place in the county tournament.
It hurts. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Of course, we wanted to go for first, but couldn't get it. Sometimes that just happens. But we came to play, and we came to get what we could.
Wow. Bruto, I like that. You've been nothing to hold back there. And some of your other teammates today, Bryson Bradley, 6 points, 2 big rebounds. Zayden Brock, a big 3 before halftime. Just talk about your overall team performance today. Y'all did really well.
I can't do anything by myself. None of us can. It is us that wins the ball game. I don't care to score 30. I don't care to get my teammates 30. It's what's on the scoreboard at the end that counts for me.
And talk about how it's been to play your middle school career with Anderson and yourself, and as well as Lester and Campbell. How fun has that been for you all?
Really fun. We had some hiccups, but I feel like it's good to wrap up things with everybody.
And I got to ask you, because sometimes some people do, some people don't, but you going on to the high school level and playing?
That's yet to be determined, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a baseball person.
Okay.
I started for the high school baseball team last year.
Okay. Are you gonna start this year as well, too, you think?
I believe so, I think.
Well, and I know we're still in basketball, but if you don't mind me asking you real quick, what type of team do you think it's going to have this year?
Oh, we're going to be good.
I like that.
I believe it. It's a little bit of a rebuild season. We lost a bunch of our seniors and starters, but I believe that we still have a good chance.
Gotcha, man. Both you and Campbell, I got to brag on both of you. I should have had them. You all both carry yourselves very well in your interviews. And I like how you're brutally honest, and you're honest and you don't hide anything back. And I just, even though it's been determined, not yet determined, do you think Coach Winston Lee will be someone you'd love to play for one day?
Absolutely. I've known Winston for a while. I believe I'm good with him. I was hoping I was going to get to play some with his assistant, John Hayes, but I think he might be leaving this year.
Gotcha. Well, Sammy, congratulations to you, man. All I can say is thank you for coming up here and talking to us on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and enjoy the rest of your 8th grade year, man.
I appreciate that, sir.
Hey,
thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. That's Sammy Whitaker. And Jenkins Cavaliers boys had a lot to say. They were honest. They didn't pull any punches. And I just think for them to be 8th graders and to be as honest as they were, hey, that says a lot about their character going up in the future into high school and everything, not going to hold anything back. Mark, before we go in here, your final close here, before we do the championship, your final thoughts on this game tonight. Thank you for going and getting them, by the way.
That's not a problem. I enjoy it. I think that it was a tough fought ball game. Like I said before, they went back and forth, and Jenkins just was able to put 2 or 3 runs together in the second half, and that's what led them to the victory. Looking at all the 8th graders on both of these rosters, I'm sure Coach Lee and Coach Noble both have to be excited about getting some of those guys up at their level next year.
Definitely. And for Mark Young, Anthony Brisalia, Tucker Mason, Kobe Ambergy, and just all the staff here at Bluegrass Sports Nation, we thank you for tuning us in on the first game. We'll try to, I don't know, maybe 4:20 whenever we can get everything set up, rosters and stuff, and we'll have the pregame, and it'll be the A-Team championship game between the Letcher Eagles and the Fleming Neon Pirates. Before we break really quick, Mark, you've seen some of the middle school more than I have this year. I've not been able to pay as much attention to it this year like I was last year. Kind of preview that game a little bit for us. What can we expect from both teams tonight?
Well, Neon has some really big guys on the inside. You got Connor Stewart and Clay Fleming that are probably 6'2", 6'3", and both of them are fairly athletic. Connor, this is his second year of actually playing, but man, he's went to it like a duck to water. He's really, really, I've watched him grow throughout the years, and they're going to work the ball inside. I'm sure that's, for Eagles have any chance of success, they got to figure out a way to stop the inside game of Neon. But on the other hand, John Chaffins is their 6th grade guard, and he is like Campbell was tonight. If you let him sit outside, and if you leave him open, he'll burn you with a 3, because eventually they'll start falling for him.
And they got a great veteran coach, the Eagles do, in Danny Bates, Danny Boy as they call him, who won that regional championship in 2002 with Wattsburg High School, made it to the Elite 8. Looking forward to seeing it. I think we're going to have a good game.
Yeah, he has a bunch of young kids.
Yes.
I mean, he really does.
Mm-hmm.
He's got several kids that are not even at the middle school level.
Yeah.
That's on his team. So it's kind of a David and Goliath story. And it'd be interesting because when they played the last time, Letcher played with them point for point first half, and they run out of steam in the second half. But Letcher's kids played the C-team game and the B-team game before that. So this could be very interesting because even though they're young, they're probably the most fundamentally sound team in the county.
Wow. Thank you, Mark, on the insights. And what a preview for the championship game that we're going to have just here in a couple of hours. We'll be back roughly around 2 hours. Thank you for watching us on Bluegrass Sports Nation.